Hey, what is up guys, Shady Wags here, and when I was a little wags, I wanted to grow up and be just like my dad. I wanted to grow up to be a truck driver. I know that sounds pretty lame, especially since the truck driving profession really doesn't have the greatest reputation. There are a lot of stereotypes out there about truck drivers, that they're all fat, that they're uneducated, that truck drivers are troublemakers, and some people even think they kidnap women and even kill them. These are completely ridiculous stereotypes. I mean, for one, not all truck drivers are fat. I've seen plenty of skinny truck drivers. I've even seen guys that are actually in pretty good shape. You know, one would think that you have to be in good shape to chase down and abduct teenage runaways. And then there's the whole educational thing. Their educational level may not be up to your standards, but as far as I know, you still get schooling and juvenile detention. So a lot of really unfounded crap. Now, I didn't end up becoming a truck driver because I found out I can't drive worth a shit. Going forward, I'm okay, but in reverse, I'm about as safe as a condom made out of Kleenex. So my dream of being just like my dad didn't work out, and I guess that's probably for the best because he is fat, uneducated, and I'm pretty sure he does have two Asian girls locked in his basement. Dutch video game publisher 𝐁𝐄𝐋𝐏 has released Truck Driver that lets you live the life of a diesel dick. The backstory on this game is when you inherit a truck from your father, you decide to take a chance and move to a new city. Here, it's up to you to make a name for yourself and earn the respect of the local community. You get to work with all kinds of people, ranging from a constructor to a lumberjack, and honor your father by making it as a truck driver. This sounded pretty exciting to me. I was finally going to be able to live out my childhood dream and get behind the wheel of a big rig and make a name for myself. Well, I sure was disappointed because this game is a huge turd pie. What's a turd pie? Imagine a pie that looks so delicious. It's got golden, flaky crust. It's got those nice little slits on the top. It may even have sugar sprinkled on the top, but then you cut into it and inside is a steaming pile of shit. Well, that's Truck Driver. The problems start right from the beginning in character customization. You get to pick your character, either this Asian girl or this hillbilly chick or a black dude or this sketchy looking white guy. And that's where the customization ends. You don't get to pick your height, you don't get to pick your weight or your clothes or your drug preference. And like MJ said, it don't matter if you're black or white or even a chick, because this is the last time you're ever going to see this avatar. From this point on, you won't see yourself ever again, so it makes zero difference who you pick. But can we take a moment to really question this girl's choice in clothing? I mean, seriously, the first day on a job as a truck driver and you're wearing a leopard print mini skirt. Is she looking to deliver a load or receive one? Come on. Now, the basic premise of this game is you drive your big rig around from location to location, picking up new jobs from business owners. They're going to ask you to pick up a trailer and deliver it to another location. And if you deliver it in time, you get paid. If you deliver it quickly, you get paid a bonus, and if you deliver it safely, you get more money and more experience. You may be asked to deliver multiple trailers within a mission, and sometimes the drop-off or the pickup point may change to simulate logistic problems. Now, you communicate back and forth with people through text, and for some odd reason, after you text them, you have to listen for a response. I guess that would make sense if there's text-to-speech, but there's not. I don't get why they worded it that way, but it was seriously annoying to me. Truck Driver really stresses about safety. They say you have to be safe. You don't want to damage the trailer and don't damage your truck. The safer you are by obeying traffic laws and speed limits is going to net you more cash. But just out of curiosity, I decided to see what would happen if I wasn't safe. So I tried to run over this man walking down the road, and guess what? You can't run over the people. The people that live in this city are freaking phantasms. You will just drive right through them. You can't hurt them. In fact, you can't damage or hurt anything in this stupid game. Nothing is destructible. You can hit buildings, parked cars, light posts, signs. You can hit anything in the freaking game and it doesn't do any damage. It says it's damaging your truck, but it sure as hell doesn't look like it's being damaged to me. And who cares if you're safe? There's no police to be found anywhere in the game. The only thing that's enforced is speed limit and lights. If you go over the speed limit or you run a red light, you automatically get ticketed and that amount is deducted from your account. So even the popo in this game are illusionary ghosts. That brings me to driving. The driving in Truck Driver is ridiculous. The control is so loose. It's a challenge to keep the truck in one lane, and the only thing you can do to compensate is switch to first-person view. The AI driving is even worse. The cars will sit at intersections and no one will ever move. They'll just sit here forever and they will never flinch. It's like a staring contest between two blind blondes. The traffic on interstates is laughable. Anyone who drives on a freeway or interstate during rush hour would probably pass out and drive over the median in shock if they experienced traffic this light. But no worries here, you can't drive over the median. And if one of these hollow people get in your way, just hit their car, and what they do is they beep at you and then their car turns invisible. They have effing teleporting cars. If you're worried about driving your truck in reverse and hooking up to the trailer, you don't have to be. You don't have to be good in reverse at all. All you have to do is be close, and that's good enough. The trailer will teleport right on or off your truck. If you're running low on gas, just get near a gas pump at a truck stop and you hold down the button and boom, the tank is full. And what the hell kind of truck stop is this? There's not even one prostitute in sight. The game is full of bug after bug. I mean, the people walk backwards, your truck will get stuck on curbs and objects for no reason. The list goes on and on. And even if there wasn't any bugs, the driving is so mind-numbingly uninteresting. I mean, there's nothing cool to look at. Nothing out of the ordinary ever happens. There's no wrecks or people broke down on the side of the road. There's no police chases or rescue vehicles flying down the road to report to an accident. This is the most boring world you could ever hope to live or work in. If I lived here, I would drive off a cliff so quick, but you can't even do that. Now, in Sedesco's defense, they didn't promise very many features when they marketed this game. Their first feature was enjoy a trucking experience focused on your career as a truck driver. I would say enjoy is the subjective word in that statement. Their second big feature is build stronger relationships with the local community with each job. Now, never have I laid awake at night wondering if Billy Big Rig delivered that load of crab cakes to Walmart on time, because it was really going to change the way that the town perceived him. Customize your truck with tons of parts and tune it to your liking. I guess if tuning is the equivalent of selecting a picture of a part and then hitting a button. And the last feature is to navigate through beautiful landscapes and fully explorable cities. Again, very subjective, but I've seen way better scenery in games than this. I just kind of get the feeling that someone must have interned at Rockstar, got a couple years experience on GTA, then they decided, how can I turn that experience into another game? But make that game completely unfun and boring as possible. And if that was their goal, well, they succeeded. The semi-driving in GTA is more realistic than this pile of crap. And at least in GTA, you can inadvertently or advertently commit vehicular manslaughter and get handies by hookers, sometimes at the same time. The reviews for this game absolutely blow my mind. This is a great game. Keep up the good work. Unbelievable game with so many features. Love the game, but could you please update and add? And then they go on to list about 50 things. That's not an update. That's a whole new effing game, dumbass. Don't waste the money on Truck Driver. It's not worth $40. In my opinion, it's not even worth 40 cents. If you want a real truck driving experience, go to a truck stop and ask around. And I'm sure for 40 bucks, some truck driver will let you ride around with him for a couple hours. He might even let you touch the gear shift. So guys, that's all I got for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Have a good one.
Yeah, Shady Wags got your back. It's so entertaining. You need to subscribe to Got Your Back gaming, gameplay, and reviews. Even doing water. walkthroughs. This the best gaming channel, I'm just telling you the truth. PS4, Xbox One, or even PC. Plenty tips, all the tricks. This is just what you need.